Kidney failure is common nowadays, but it can be controlled in the early stages by appropriate medication, diet, and lifestyle modifications. It is extremely important to avoid further complications. Mr. Malhotra is one of my patients and he has poor kidney functions. And unfortunately, your kidney is not performing well. You have reached to end-stage renal diseases. Let's discuss the options, either dialysis or transplantation.
How do dialysis work, doctor?
When your kidneys fail, dialysis removes the waste chemicals that accumulate in the blood because the failed kidneys were unable to excrete them. And it can be done in two ways: hemodialysis or peritoneal dialysis.
Okay, doctor, but I am feeling perfectly fine at the moment. And I have got a huge responsibility. It will be a mess now. Therefore, can I delay it?
No, Mr. Malhotra, you should not avoid dialysis. I understand all your concerns, but dialysis is not as scary as you think. We have to keep the dialysis in continuation. Also, many people on dialysis are perfectly leading their lives. Despite the explanation, Mr. Malhotra is still not feeling optimistic about it, and he decides to delay his dialysis. After a few months, he was rushed to the emergency room due to the shortness in breath, and he was shifted to the ICU as he required urgent dialysis, and his family was extremely worried. Fortunately, his medical condition was stabilized after a prolonged stay at the hospital.
Looking back at the early dialysis, I got to know some outpatients whose dialysis transition was smooth without a long stay at the hospital. It is important not to delay the dialysis and to start preparing it from the initial stages.